I swear I'ma fight Thun Greasy.
What else?
Should I? Yeah, like Young
Jeezy.
Uh-huh.
When I was young, my pops showed me how that pipe slung freely.
Hey, yo.
So shooting might come easy like
Mike Dunleavy.
Let's go.
But don't quote me. Let's go.
Don't quote me. This is episode 37. Let's give ourselves a round of applause, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been here almost every single week for 37 weeks straight.
It's dope.
We started this thing at the end of last year, and we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We're starting to see some real traction right now. So without any further ado, let's get into who we have in the building today. Of course, I go by Drect. To my right, I got my man June Peas.
You already know in the building.
Always in the corner, man. In the corner holding it down.
Fighting out of the
He the only one that got bricks behind him the whole podcast. You know what I'm saying?
City,
Brick City, Jersey.
white bricks.
Back again at this point, you an official podcast member, right? Can we say that?
We can say that.
Got my man Rain in the building.
What's happening?
You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, you see him holding it down with the quotes every single week.
MJ.
Hey, the second to last.
So let's get right into it today, man. Rick Ross went to Toronto.
Woo.
He thought it was sweet. Man's had the ting. You know what I'm saying? MJ, what happened out there with
Yo,
Rick,
my
man?
man Rose went to Vancouver. He was vibing out, having a good time, and the Canadians were not feeling not like us being played by the DJ. And they told Ross, "Shut it off." And Ross was like, "Nah, homie, I ain't shutting nothing."
It was
off."
still kind of racial though, right?
It was
like, it was like some white dude.
some white dude.
Shut it off, boy. Like,
Yeah, it was just
this is our city.
Yeah, I heard the N bomb go off a couple times, and,
Right.
and Ross was at first he was just kind of being cool, like no, and then one of them just snapped and punched Ross, and it was up, and it went crazy, and first of all, I was at the Rick Ross show probably about a month or two ago. That wasn't Rick Ross's real security. His real security probably couldn't have made it through customs. So that guy that was getting beat up, that's not Ross's security. Neither his man wasn't even with him like that. His real security don't play.
Oh yeah, because you was with Ross in
backstage.
Alabama.
Yeah, Ross don't play.
From what I seen in the footage, it looked like his security guard got hit. Like I know Ross was like right there next to him.
That wasn't Ross' security guard. That's
Whoever it was that was next to Ross, like when
Yeah.
the white dude swung, it hit.
No,
it
they
hit
hit
him.
Ross.
No, he ducked.
He
Ross.
hit Ross. Yeah, he hit Ross.
Yeah.
It looked like Ross kind of like ducked back a little bit and like it hit his man.
It was like that.
Angle.
Oh,
And
word?
then, yeah, and then they tried to move out, and then Sam Sneak came up, Ross DJ, and they got at Sam. You
Okay.
know, so I mean, it's unfortunate. They got back on the plane and made it home, but it just kind of sparks another conversation where they're talking about like, wait a minute, now this is going kind of too far because what happens when Drake goes to Miami? Like, will there be retribution?
Now I'm gonna be real. For Drake to be Drake, look, two of his biggest markets is LA and Miami.
Yes.
And then with him liking the post. You know what I'm saying?
Then he did the Happy Toronto Day.
It was Toronto Day,
he
July
started-
1st.
Yeah, man, he holding a cup wearing Hello Kitty nails and shit like that. Come on, how serious can you really take, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
Man. He's not like us.
I mean, MMG the family. You know what I'm saying? That's the family, and
I look at it like, yo, he was in Vancouver. Even though it's like on the whole other side of the country,
Right.
it wasn't even in Toronto. That's the crazy part.
right. It's just crazy fans, man, and it's like sometimes people are like fanatics, and it could go bad because like
Yeah.
if you would have pulled that stunt when the right people was around, you'd have got your head blown off.
For sure.
Yeah, Ross real security.
And then what? It's not funny no more. You know what I'm saying? So what I would say is just to the fans, like you should mind your business because it doesn't always go like that. You know what I'm saying? It could really go left, and
I think those were Canadians, and they don't really understand that.
They don't understand,
understand.
and that's what I mean. Like, they
MJ
not like
stay
us.
getting that Canadian.
No, listen, I love Canada. Toronto's my favorite city. Toronto's my favorite city in the world.
You know, we're not speaking about
No,
Canada
no.
specifically.
The six
We're
is
speaking, we're speaking about
Canada.
deranged fans.
My daughter
that
is
are out of
Canadian.
touch.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Canada's like that.
Yeah.
But
I'm not because
but what they don't know is the history. Is what we're saying is
Right.
that can go bad. Like a dude out the ghetto mind is not like yours, where it's just gonna be a fight for you.
Right.
You're not rolling like that. So
that was listen. They got lucky, very lucky.
yeah.
I hated seeing
guys
that.
are across the border. You know how Canada is. You know how it is getting in Canada. Y'all pulled a move where it was safe at,
Yeah.
and it's not always safe everywhere. And I think that was
You wouldn't do that in Miami.
We wouldn't do that anywhere in the
Anywhere
United
in the
States.
US, yeah.
We
What?
wouldn't do that
I-
anywhere in the United States.
Yo, the reason why I didn't like seeing that is because I was like, I feel like I hate to say this because we don't want to see another Biggie and Pop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it just feel like it's gonna have a domino effect.
And it could be,
You
and
know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
Drake was very irresponsible, like in the post and clowning about it. It was very irresponsible.
Yeah.
You got to grow up. Like, get out your feelings. It was a battle. You got smoke. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're still like the Michael Jackson of this whole thing. You're dope. You're gonna bounce back at some point with a dope record. Like, stay up. It's clown stuff. Like, it's weird. Like, cause if something was to happen in retaliation, then you're sad about it, and then you're crying, and everything's. Then it's
Right.
hip hop is going too far. But if
Yeah.
everybody's ready, then
Right. I don't think everybody's
let's go to
ready
the
for
parking
that.
lot and die.
But let's just hope for the sake of hip hop that they work it out. But
Yeah, for sure.
on to another topic, man. On last week's episode, we had an argument about if Chris Brown had any timeless records. So I went home, I thought about it for a
Thank
little
you.
bit, and I said, this is a great conversation because in my mind, I differentiate classic from timeless. Now, to me, a classic record it could be generation defined, right? It can be the soundtrack to your life for a certain period of time. Or it could be a soundtrack for your whole life. You know what I'm saying? But when I look at timeless, I look at these once in a lifetime songs that come around that future generations are going to look back and study. That's just how I think of it. So I say that to say, what are just in general timeless songs that for the time we've been alive here on earth? But also what I want to know is, let's do it like this. I'm going to name an artist and people at home follow along with this. Get in the comments because I want to see what y'all think too. I'm going to name an artist and you tell me if they have any timeless songs and if so, what it is.
Okay.
Fair?
That's fair. But can you define timeless?
I'm about to say, timeless is a strong word.
Oh, no.
Like, you know what I'm
I,
saying?
I
Like,
thought I just said it,
like-
right? But I'll say it again. What we want to differentiate is between classic and timeless.
Okay.
Classic is, you know what I'm saying, it could be the soundtrack to your life or for a certain period of time, whatever,
yeah.
for a generation. Timeless is, that's one of the defining songs
Of a generation.
of a generation when, you know, they look back on us 100 years from now. I'm going to give you an example. So like Jesus Walks to me
Okay.
would be a timeless song because you can, or I would even say Spaceship could be a timeless song because you could look back at it and understand what people in this society were going through.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
All right.
Also, timeless could come out at any point in time. Jesus
Exactly.
Walks could come out today. and it would
Exactly.
still be what it is.
Exactly.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. So, well, I'll start with Kanye. Does he have any timeless songs
absolutely.
behind Jesus Walks?
He got timeless albums.
Yes, I agree.
He got it. He got everything. Jesus Walks, of course. All Falls Down. Touch the Sky. Gold Digger.
Now is
Timeless.
Gold Digger timeless?
Yes.
That's a song I would say is classic, but not
I'm
timeless.
gonna tell you why it was absolutely timeless because you're gonna find it at every wedding reception. At every
That's crazy, right?
yeah, it's gonna be there. Like, yeah, that's timeless.
Bachelor party.
because what he's saying is a timeless topic. People will always get married. There will always be gold diggers. There will always be child support to the age of 18.
I get what you're saying. Like,
He's on.
it's relevant to what's always going to be happening. In life.
Always. That's what
Yeah.
timeless is.
Okay.
That's why you don't, to make timeless records, usually you never put the date You never say a date in a song.
No references of
No.
current events.
No current events.
Only
yeah.
like one time has it kind of happened, and it's a number in there, but people don't care. You know what it is?
Let's party like it's 1999.
Okay, too. That one. And there's another 1999. This year we taking over for the 99 2000. We don't care that it's a time on there. You just know that.
What about 9-5 plus 4 pennies?
Add that
Out
shit
for
up.
the 9-5 plus 4 pennies. I
So-
ain't mad at that.
So
Yeah, that's one of them.
I'm gonna throw a couple more artists out there, right? And this is gonna be difficult.
Okay.
And for people at home, I want y'all to really pay attention because this is how I personally judge an art. This is how I know whether if I have my personal bias towards you and I just like you versus where you actually stand
Right.
in the history of music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So let's say Jadakiss.
Why?
Yeah.
I agree.
Why?
I think why, like to us, it was hot when it first came out. Then I heard people be like, it's kind of corny now. Ain't nobody listening to that. But 100 years from now, if you hear that, you're going to be like, yo, this is the soundtrack to everything that happened.
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, so that could be timeless too.
That's
like
timeless.
stamping a time.
A time stamp.
I ain't mad at
But that's classic.
Yeah, I like
too.
the time. I like the
I get
time
it. Yeah,
stamp.
yeah. All right. Yeah,
That has to be a good
Why
time.
is Jada Kiss
cool.
as good as hard as it gets?
So the next one, I want anyone but MJ to answer this.
Okay.
'Cause I know he's going to say 10.
Are you gonna say Master P?
Eminem.
Yes, timeless. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Lose
yes.
Yourself.
Yes. Lose yourself. Always
Lose
will
Yourself.
be a timeless classic record.
Timeless.
Undeniable.
Is Lose Yourself more timeless than Stan?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
So
Yes.
Actually, yes.
So where do we look at with a motivational song versus a very good story?
Both incredible records.
You know what, bro? Nah, I mean,
Just-
they both, like you said, like, yo, Stan embodies.
Stan was incredible. One of probably the greatest storytelling record of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no problem.
and there's always going to be that
I mean, I'm cool with both.
fan, fanatic.
Both are timeless to me. Both are timeless.
And Lose Yourself, I think Lose Yourself more because it's like a motivational. It's like the eye of the tiger
Right.
of rap.
That is.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
exactly what it is.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
eye
Like,
of
it's
the
the eye of the
rap.
tiger.
That's what
of
it
rap.
is.
Yeah.
And it's just always gonna be there. Like
she
you can
cold.
always go back. Like there's certain bad rappers to this day that be like, yo, before the battle, bro, I'm listening to Lose Yourself.
People listen to Lose Yourself
Vomit
for
on the
everything.
spot
Before
already.
a fight, before
Right, yeah, it's true.
a football match, whatever.
Yo, you know what's crazy is I forget the name of the song. You probably gonna know it, but like, I hope to God they don't play this song 100 years from now to study rap, because I feel like it's the corniest song, but it's perfect for what it's meant to do. You know that song that's like 20% still, 15% concentrated power of will, 15% pleasure.
No.
10. You know that song?
No.
I have no.
You never heard that song?
Never.
Yo, it's on like every
Oh, that
2K.
2K and
yeah, I think, is it Linkin Park or something like that? Yes, I hate that song, but it's
Yeah.
perfect
Nah,
for like
that's trash. Don't even-
niggas that work out and play. I hate that
I don't know
song.
what you're talking
It's like Linkin Park or something like
heard
that.
it,
I
like,
don't
all this
know.
shit, yeah.
I'll
Like,
play it
you
for
know,
y'all after.
It's like some madness
Insert the
shit.
song here. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Jay-Z.
Come on, it's Jay Z.
Jay, man.
What is the song?
Yeah. What's his most timeless 1 or 2 songs?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is.
No.
Classic.
Timeless.
That's classic.
That's
The only
classic.
reason why I'm really not speaking timeless is subjective. I don't feel like you can say what's a timeless record from any artist. I feel like it could be timeless to MJ. I could get in the whip with Rain and he'd be like, bro, turn this old ass shit off. Like
Right.
nobody
I get that.
it's
That's how
not
I feel about
necessarily means that I like nigga get in the whip with me and play PSA. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I don't want to hear this.
Turn it
But
off.
he
No,
can't
but I
play
think
girls,
timeless-
and I won't say turn it off.
Nah,
that's what I'm
but let me ask you a
saying.
question. If like some new, like the Gen, what generation is it? Gen Z?
Yeah.
If Gen Z, if you was,
Yeah, we on Gen Z. We at the end. We at the end.
Yo, we sound old. This is crazy.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
We
You
go
gotta
back to
start
A?
back
It's
on
gonna
the-
no,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
eight-
double A.
eight plus?
It's gonna be double A. What? Double A.
Yeah. What I'm saying is like, so I be watching like on YouTube like the reaction videos, right? And
Yeah.
this is one guy that I watch. This is like he plays music for his pops.
I like
That's
those.
dope.
Those are joints.
And then you see like the kids going over music and like the songs they go, you could kind of see what's timeless
Yeah.
by what they reviewing, because you'll see like young kids listening to these songs like, yo, this is incredible, or like older men listening to hip hop songs that they never heard, like, wow, this is amazing.
Right.
So I think it is a kind of a way to gauge it.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying also. And like my biggest gripe with this conversation is it's not gonna be too many new timeless records that we say, and it's not gonna be too many new classic records that we mention because we don't have the collective experience of music how we used to. Like before, when we had like 106 in Park, we'll all gather around and we'll experience this together.
Right.
Like almost like
moment.
like it's a moment. We don't have that no more, really. So like you might be subscribed to some artists. I don't even know them. They might have 100 million followers, and I've never heard of them.
Facts.
Like we was just who was we just looking up? Damn,
Who the double XL nigga?
Red Cafe.
Oh, word.
Like we was looking at Red Cafe. I'm like, damn, what happened to Red Cafe? Like he was dope. I'm watching his old stuff. Like, let's see what he's up to now. It's like he got 2 million followers. He's doing really good. His views is through the roof. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, how did I miss all of this?
I missed it too.
Because we don't get a chance to see it collectively anymore, right? So it's gonna be hard for us to like look at new artists. So I feel like a lot of the timeless records and classic records that we do agree on, it's gonna be like stuff that we all got a chance to see at one
Okay,
time.
so let me pose an even harder question, right? What, and this is just everybody throw a song in. Name me some timeless records that came out in the last 15 years.
I can't.
See, that's
Nah,
what he was
That's
just
what I'm saying. I
saying.
can't.
No, but I think the one I said on the last episode is that's
Like,
the most timeless song.
Adele,
I think of.
Adele.
Hello from the other
That's
side.
the first thing that came to my
Yeah,
mind.
hello
That's
from the
crazy.
other
I
side.
was about to say, like hip hop
that's-
or like music in
It's
general.
because it
music in
sounds
general.
old.
A lot.
I'm telling you,
Because
it just sounds
it just
old.
sounds old.
Sound old.
Hello
Like
from the other
But
side.
and it
Bro,
kind of
come on,
went
It's
Nah,
the
viral.
first
come on,
thing
come
that's
on,
popping
like-
in your head
Yeah.
in the last 15
It's a
years.
time-
Adele is the
timeless.
best shit.
Yo,
that
yo,
ever
yo,
happened.
that's literally like the ballad of this whole generation.
What?
I don't
was-
think there's
it
a
was a
better
great
ballad
ballad,
song than
bro.
that.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
I don't know if it's the
giving it
best,
that. I'm not giving
but it's the
it
most
that.
popular.
When I heard that song, it made me think of like Celine Dion and stuff and Titanic and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that that
Man,
was
like
heralded as classics back in the
Honestly,
day.
I feel like music is still thriving outside of hip hop.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I know rock is dead and shit like that. We spoke about this before. You know what I mean? But other genres besides hip hop,
Pop music.
yeah, it's thriving
Hip
right
hop.
now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop, honestly, like,
Hip hop is pop music. Sorry.
yeah. Now,
New hip hop
yeah,
is
yeah.
pop. It's not hip hop.
So
I don't argue about that though. That's another conversation.
are there any pop records outside of Michael Jackson that people would consider timeless?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
just said
I'm
19.
gonna tell you somebody who makes them. Bruno Mars.
He got some
He
some
made-
When did- hold on,
Oh,
when did that
Grenade,
come out?
Grenade is crazy.
he got some
When did
bars.
Grenade
His
come out?
whole albums, like,
24 karat.
Yeah.
yeah, his
That-
whole
like,
albums
yeah.
could be for
Yeah.
decades.
See, I mean, but
That got a
Anderson
couple
.Paak
joints.
Yeah,
A lot of
but-
R&B singers got
I'ma
a
tell
couple
you this,
joints
though.
that's timeless, bro. I'm trying to
the
tell you.
way
But they, like you said, they sound old.
yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
that's the thing. They're copying, and there's a formula. There's like a chord progression. That they if you play all
Yeah,
these
of
timeless songs, they have like
all
the
the same.
same 3 chords. And so if you want to make one of those, you just kind of somehow stay in this lane,
Right.
you know, remix something like that, and you can do the
But
same
that's why
thing.
Kanye is incredible. Because I think when
made
it's
it from
all
scratch.
said and done, he's gonna be the most talked about artist from our life.
I want to say that Kanye
Yeah.
is the most timeless artist that we've ever seen
Yeah.
in our generation.
Yeah,
I believe that.
yeah.
Mike Jack don't count as
and-
generation.
and-
No, this is a generation. Mike is
Yeah.
before us.
All right.
Right.
And
It's Ye.
And I think too, I think music will never like die. So I think the science behind it will always reign true. And I think if you actually know music like Kanye, he knows keys and chords and certain tricks. But now, like that will last the test of time. But what won't last the test of time is like,
Just a radio hit.
or just this type of a mimic or a gimmick or something that only
Faster
has
beat.
like
Copy
3
and paste.
melodies
Yeah.
and then a kick and a snare. That sounds great when we in the club, but 10 years from now they're not gonna be on that. But what will always be a good piano and a good, you know,
Bass.
Because you're
Yeah.
playing an actual
instrument. That's what we're
Right.
telling
And
you.
if you write your own songs, you make your own chord progressions. If you know how to read music, you're gonna have to come up with something from scratch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And hip hop is really
Is it-
sample
I
based.
got a question. Is there any timeless records
Mm-hmm.
that we could think of that don't sound old?
It would be all Kanye joints.
I mean, yeah, to not sound old.
You put me on the spot.
It's Kanye. I feel like every
There's some joints that sound like, I don't know, bro.
That's
You
why I said
right,
Kanye.
like,
Kanye is
Inventive, new, fresh.
sound.
So when all right, I'm gonna go
It's
like
something. We missing something.
Well, I'm
Of course we're
bugging.
missing something.
this.
for
Let's
sure.
think about producers who have unique sounds.
Timberland.
So does Timberland? What's Timberland's most classic song that he produced?
Maybe
got a couple
maybe
joints,
maybe
man.
Pony.
He got a couple of Leah joints.
But that's not.
That.
That's not.
Pony
timeless.
is yes. You
We need
sick in
we
your
need a
head.
resolution.
I don't think so.
No,
You know what I'm
Pony.
saying?
Your freak on.
Come on,
No,
man.
no. I feel like if we're gonna say a timeless
just a
Timberland record,
bachelor. Are
I'm
you
gonna go with
crazy?
Aaliyah.
It's a beat, bro. It's
go with
like
Aaliyah.
if you play that beat.
Are you
that's
that
why white
somebody?
people like
you
it.
that
With the baby crying in the back? Who had a baby crying on their beat before?
Yeah,
Tim,
but no,
nigga?
no, but Pony.
But no.
Pony though. No.
Hold on. You're saying Pony is better
Are you
than
that somebody?
Aaliyah's basically.
I'm telling
Highlights.
you as
Pony
an
is the
artist,
record.
if you give me these two records and say which one you want, Pony, 1,000.
No, one in a
I
million
don't
is
want that.
1 in a million is better than Pony.
No, you sick in your head. Are
We
you
all
crazy?
Do we know any other song from
That's
Kanye
a club
West?
record.
And-
Yo, if you're horny, just ride it. Let's
Man,
do it.
listen,
Ride in my
listen,
pony.
listen.
Think about those lyrics.
Hey.
No.
Listen, Magic,
No.
Listen, Pony made a whole movie.
Listen.
Magic Mike is carrying
No.
Pony song.
You're bugging right now.
No,
MJ.
you're bugging.
Listen, if you're horny, let's do it.
Yes. People
Riding
will be horny
my
for,
pony.
People will be
Yeah.
horny for the rest of their life.
Versus your love is a 1 in a million.
That's nothing.
Just think about
That's
the
nothing.
lyrics.
Oh, I got one.
That's
What
nothing.
about
That's only something to black people.
The lyrics.
That's only
Think
something
about
to
the
black
lyrics.
people.
What about-
Only something to black
what about my love
Only
though?
something to black people.
Huh?
How I go?
Justin Timberlake.
My love. Oh, don't get away.
Justin Timberlake got a couple.
Cry Me a
Yeah, he got a couple.
Now
joints
you
with
talking about
mirrors.
Cry Me a
Cry Me a
River.
Cry Me a
River.
River.
Cry Me a
Cry Me a
River.
River.
I think
Mirrors.
Cry Me a River is Justin
Yeah.
Timberlake's
He got a
highlight
couple
song of
joints,
his
bro.
career.
Yeah, he got a couple joints.
Yeah, he got something.
Yeah.
So let's switch
He
it
has
from
great
songs.
producers with him though, Pharrell
Pharrell
and
and-
Timberlake.
Yeah.
So let's switch it from timeless songs for a second, and let's pose a question that some of us had argued about off camera before. Let's bring this argument on camera.
Oh my God, where we going?
I'm gonna name an artist. You tell me their best album.
Easy. Let's go.
Drake.
Take care. Take care, and then the
Nothing
mixtape.
was the same. I'm going. Nothing was the same.
You know what? If you're reading this, it's too late.
Subjective, bro.
No, but he's
No,
not.
but
It's out.
What's yours?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
out.
you love saying everything subjective.
That's why he's asking. What's your favorite?
He said, "What's yours?"
To you,
My
what's the
answer
best
might not be
album?
yours, but go ahead.
To you, what's the best album?
All of them.
Equally.
I'm not gonna lie. If you let's say you start listening to Drake late and you don't really understand the timeline, it can sound like his
Like one
his
album.
whole shit is an amalgamation of just.
Which is why I don't like none of the ones y'all said. I don't like none of them.
What you like, Scorpion?
I like Scorpion.
I like Scorpion.
It's
too.
more rap. It's rap.
Nah, I'm gonna be real with you. When this came out, I was like, I don't even like Drake, but this was fire. But it got ruined immediately. If you're reading this, it was too late.
crazy,
Yeah.
If
the album is
if
crazy.
the Quentin shit
I
was
could
not
care
attached
less.
to that,
I could care less.
He
Shit's
would've
still
got-
That
hard.
shit's hard, bro.
That
Besides
shit
Take
hard.
Care, to me, that's his hardest shit.
If
And
you're
it's a
reading this, it's too
mixtape.
late. It's
yo,
crazy.
if you're reading it, yo,
I'm taking my answer back.
I kind of feel like Energy is Drake's. Imagine if Drake came out with Energy now.
It now would be.
You know how we're talking about Drake can't do nothing. If Energy never came out and it dropped now,
Yeah.
we'd be like, woo.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then there'd be
Crazy,
in the comments, yeah, this energy is for children. And Kendrick's
Say Drake?
energy is better because what was
heard
this
it like a
energy
young.
on Not Like Us? Oh, they'd be
Oh,
on.
man.
So let's go with
joint.
Kanye. What's Kanye's best album?
Ooh,
Beautiful
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Graduation or Beautiful Darkness Fantasy.
Like
Yeah.
I
can't just pick one.
I want to agree with you so bad, and I think I might, but I wouldn't be mad if somebody said College Dropout.
I wouldn't be mad either.
I wouldn't be mad if somebody said late registration.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. Yeah,
wouldn't
you
be-
asked
You know
him.
what
I
I'm
wouldn't be
saying?
mad when I said
His first four is
He's
come on, bro.
But my favorite, 808s and Heartbreaks.
Nah.
Word? That's your favorite?
Fuck out of here, really?
What?
My favorite?
Nah.
When it came out, did you feel like that, or did you grow to feel like that?
I did not feel that like
Okay.
that. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
I can understand him sitting around the crib like last year. To
The
that.
same thing happened with Love Below.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I popped Love Below in, and I popped in 808s and Heartbreaks. I'm like, why is these brothers singing? I don't want to hear this rap. Andre.
I said the
rap.
same
I
thing.
don't want to hear this, so I threw it in the back seat. And then one day my boy was just like, maybe like a year later, like, you got this back here? Put this 8. I'm like, you can have that. That's trash. And he was like, are you crazy? And I respect his, his music taste. And I was like, so one night I was like, let me put this in. Let me see what he's talking about. I'm in love with you. And
love
I was like,
I ain't gonna lie.
yo, this dude.
That
here
Love
actually
Lockdown
going-
shit?
No, dog.
Unless
He had me singing, and I'm singing on the way home. I'm like, yo, street lights blowing, walking. Man, I was like, oh yeah, it's fire.
He gave Drake a song off the album too. That I better find your loving.
That's all 808. Listen,
that's Kanye's song.
Listen.
And he gave it to
Drake,
Drake
when he came out on So Far Gone to Say You Will is because Say You Will was so fire on 808s and Heartbreaks.
Right.
When he left all the beat. Remember, he left like 2 minutes left of beat
Right.
at the end.
So-
and that's what Drake rapped.
So Far Gone was
That's actually a sound.
That's the sound.
so far gone was technically a mixtape, right?
yes.
I think a lot of people would say that that's
That's a-
Drake's best.
that was
project,
fire, too.
honestly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in.
I'm
there,
808s
right?
and Heartbreaks though.
Ludacris.
Ooh, yeah.
Word of mouth. Oh no, I'm lying.
Chicken and beer.
I love
Chicken-
chicken
I'm
and
going
beer.
chicken and beer.
Dog.
I'm going chicken and beer.
Dog, chicken and beer with the
Saturday on
DTP.
it?
We
Was
got
Saturday
them
on
guns.
it?
No, that's on word of mouth.
Ah.
Chicken and beer is
Word of
DTP.
mouth is right
we
there,
got
son.
them guns that go.
Is it, can you make an argument for Red Light District or no?
I mean, it's his most commercial album. I feel like, but
Why you
First
all in
three.
my ear?
His first
Yeah.
three is
The
crazy.
first three. The first
Southern
three.
Hospitality, Word of Mouth, Chicken and Beer.
Southern Hospitality.
It's fire.
Crazy.
What's it called? Throw them bows.
yeah, throw them both.
Southern
Hospitality.
That's
Yeah.
the first album.
yeah.
Self-titled
no,
track.
Which it started off of Incognito, but he remade it once he got
Got
the deal.
you. All right, let's
Oh, I
go.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Same beat. Has to be a different
No, different. No, not
That
different
sounds
beat. Yeah, no. No,
Okay,
some
I'm
of those
gonna test y'all hip hop knowledge with this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Busta Rhymes.
Oh man.
His first joint. No, I'm lying. You know
That's
what?
his best album.
Yeah, I know what it is.
When disaster strikes.
That's his
I'm
first,
gonna disagree.
the ELE joint.
Yeah, extinction level.
That's-
I'm gonna disagree.
What?
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna throw a curveball, right? But this
I'ma
is
throw
because
a
I'm a little younger, so I bought it in 04 when it came out. So it was like my personal
gonna
Busta
say
Rhymes
The
album.
Coming?
Nah, the Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang.
That was when we was growing up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but still, no matter when it was,
still.
it's my favorite Busta.
Like I
album.
love Extinction Level Event. I get it. Incredible album. I love Extinction Level Event Part 2. The Big Bang. The beats on there, the way Dre mixed
Yeah,
that
Dre went crazy
Yeah.
album.
on
Oh my
that.
God.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Get you some
Yeah.
Cocaina. When that album comes on, I don't care what you play, it's not gonna sound better than that album, like sonically.
Yeah.
Like the way it sounds in the car, it just sounds like a big album. The Get You Some record when it comes on with Marsha and Q-Tip and the way it's structured. He got
Sure, it's
Stevie
fire.
Wonder on the
On
album.
the joint, yo.
Like not a sample.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like he's on the album.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Rick James on the album. Like
Yeah, that's true.
the Big Bang, man.
So I got another one, but I want to direct this towards PC. 'Cause you ain't said too much yet, right? So we not going off. You can count group projects, but not just group projects, right? We're counting individual albums too. What's the best album to come out the Wu-Tang camp?
He's not a Wu-Tang fan like that.
You don't even know.
Why'd you bail him out? I want to see what he's going to say.
No,
I was waiting.
no, I got.
I would have to have listened to every last one of their albums.
Oh,
and
from
I
what you
did.
heard. Now I got a question for PC.
Hold on. That doesn't have an answer.
What Wu-Tang?
Best Wu-Tang album?
You asking
The solo?
30
Yeah, the best solo joint out of the whole Wu-Tang.
Break
So-
on.
so-
The purple
solo?
joint.
Cuban Links?
Cuban
Yeah,
Links?
Cuban Links.
Okay.
I mean, that's like hands down. I would think.
Okay.
Hands down.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say,
I mean,
you can say
it's
Supreme,
Liquid Swords.
See?
you can say Supreme Clientele.
See, he doesn't.
Supreme Clientele, Liquid
saying
Swords.
Supreme
Supreme Clientele
Purple
top
Tape.
3 for me. I feel like Iron Man is right there, kind of a little bit
Is
better than
there
Supreme
somewhere-
Clientele.
Liquid Swords don't get no love.
No, Liquid Swords is
Oh yeah,
fire.
it do, but I feel like it's a little outdated.
I listened to Takao.
So 36 Chambers is not better than Purple Tape.
36 Chambers is
Cal
better
be
than
going.
anything they ever put out.
I listen to the Purple Tape more than I listen to 36
Yeah.
Chambers. But go ahead, MJ. What was you going to ask him?
So PC, it could be an album, it could be a mixtape, it could be anything. What is the best Joe Budden piece of work?
Movie music.
Which one?
Which one?
Look, we did the same thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dog. Yes, sir. Dog, I don't want to live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle, another drug to juggle, another day, another struggle. Yo, I know it's effed up what a lack of cake could do. A few people want to move in and stay with you. You wish you could help them all, you ain't able to. Plus the rent's a little late, plus the cables due. You and your girlfriend are beefing in a serious way. You used to be faithful, now you at a curious stage. Finally got your mind made on going your separate ways. Wait, now homeboy, a period's late. And I think time's running out. Move it quickly, cause she starts crying. The mood's getting sticky. If I don't want her, she'll want nothing to do with me. Just get the abortion and I give you the 250. But if I say that to her, then you wrong. You weren't thinking about that. You was getting your groove on. Can't take care of myself. Never mind a newborn. I guess the coochie got too good for too long. It seems like my job so easy, and I hate that my job only pays bi-weekly. Hoopty done, you spending more money trying to fix it than when you did when trying to get it. Dog, Joe Budden, do not talk about that. Listen, guests that come on the Joe Budden show never give you your props, Joe. As a rapper, you are absolutely amazing. And Move Music too needs to be in a museum. And Move Music, it does. Absolutely. It needs
Joe
to be in a
Budden, one of the
museum.
first rappers
It
to
is
ever
fire.
go internet viral. You feel me? He the first dude to have Joe Budden TV. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Record that shit with Tahiri, recording that ass everywhere
He
he
was
walked.
on- he
You
was
know what
on
I'm saying?
Joe Budden?
Like, bro was ahead
He
of
was
his time
under
for
the
real.
bed. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
First one fucking video vixens and shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably be at least
Absolutely.
Gloria Velez. All of
Absolutely.
them. Word, bro.
And-
Shout out to Joey, man.
And
Shout out
because
to
of
Joe.
Joe Budden, I know you.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's how I know
oh,
you.
yeah, hell
Through-
yeah.
through you.
I did an interview when we was talking about Saori battle Joe Budden. I interviewed Joe Budden after
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then he watched it. Then I went to the court to play ball, and he was like,
no, we played first, and I we was on a team that hooping all day, and I saw his face, and I was talking to him like, yo, you guard this dude, whatever. And I go home that night, and I'm such a Joe Budden fan. I was like, let me see this Joey interview. I'm like, this the nigga that was on my team, and he had his Twitter on there, and I hit him. I was like, yo, I didn't know you was in the music.
you see how
too.
MJ never go on Twitter,
I
right?
never go on
Went
Twitter.
up
This
to
was
that.
back then. I just saw you.
This
had
was like
the
11
handle.
years ago.
Yeah, and I reached out. I was like, "Yo, you in the music?" And then he was like, "Yeah." So then he was like, "Yo, when you going back to the gym?" So we went back the next day, and then he tells me, "Yo, like, I don't know if you're in the battle rap, but I'm Drect." And I was like, I don't know nothing about Drect, but I watch Grind Time. I watch every battle. I know all of it. And I was just like, "Oh, you on Grind Time?" I mean, yeah. So that
lock
was
that
it. So
from
shout out to Joe. If it wasn't for
Yeah.
Fire.
Joe Budden, I don't think I would ever cross
Dope
paths with
story.
you again.
Word.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all two more artists, then we're gonna be done with this,
All
right?
right, let's do it.
Heavily debated topic. What is Jay-Z's best
I knew
album?
he was saying.
Chicken
Look,
Man.
I got two. I can't.
Nah, yo, you gotta pick one, yo.
You gotta pick.
You can't be a real podcaster talking about.
No.
I got two. You supposed to be
Nah,
a
'cause
hip-hop expert.
I
Junior.
got a personal favorite, then I got the one that I know that
Is the best.
It's the best. You know what I'm saying? But my personal favorite is the Blueprint one. You know what I'm saying? And
We know what the best
And Reasonable Doubt is his
That is
is
the
his
best
best album.
Oh no.
Nah, I
He's
know.
without his hands
I think
down,
me and
but,
you are gonna say the same
Oh
thing.
yeah. Jay-Z's
He has
best.
a better album than
If you say the,
It's
if
the
you say the Black album,
Yeah,
The Black
absolutely.
Album.
It's the
Better-
Black
it's
album.
the-
Yes.
Black
the Black album is his best commercial album.
No, it's the
It's the
best
best.
album.
It's the one that
period.
touches
No,
the
The
masses.
Black album
was
is
fire.
better than everything.
Like the
he's ever
South,
done.
the South could hear it, the West could hear it, the East could hear it. They could
That's
appreciate
cool. That he
it. It was
cool.
his swan song. It was his goodbye to the game.
That-
Like, you
Oh,
This is four for
I thought he was saying
four
something
for four.
else.
That's his most mature album. I feel like,
agree.
in my opinion. That's him talking this shit, and that's like, yo, I'm here in this point in my life. Y'all can't fuck with me. My wife is bad. I got mad paintings on my wall. Shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
And you know what his sleeper album is? American Gangster.
for sure.
that ain't
I don't
really
think
a
it's a
sleeper.
sleeper, but I feel you though. Like,
That joint was
wasn't-
platinum, right?
It didn't go multi-platinum and shit, but I get it. Yeah,
That's-
American Gangster.
American Gangster
Doubt.
fake-
It was his best. It
American
was his best
Gangster and
concept
Reasonable
album.
Doubt is the same perspective, the same story.
That's
from
the same
two
guy.
different
That's the
age
same
guys.
guy.
Different ages. The
That's the same
first
guy.
guy was one foot in the game, one foot
Yep.
in the streets. Younger guy, the introduction to the street life and what's going on. He's knee deep in it, and then American Gangster is the reflective part of all of that. Those albums could be like hand in hand, but Reasonable Doubt.
So I'm gonna give y'all.
Yo,
One.
if you go back and really listen to that album,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit is insane.
Like, yo, he was only 26. Like, he talking like a fucking dude, like Kingpin that done went through this shit. Like, so much game
It was too much.
It was too much game. That
Get him out.
You
Get
ain't
him out.
you ain't
Get him
appreciate.
out of here.
It was so
No,
the
but he's not gonna
lifestyle.
come up
What he
in
said on
here.
Hard Knock Life, he said,
You know what I'm talking
he said,
about?
I dropped my first one and y'all all lamed out. Y'all ain't appreciated it until the second one
came out.
So I stretched the game out, X'd your name out, put Jigga on top. Come on, man.
But the first one was so layered. It was his most wordy album.
Yeah.
It was his most introspective album. It was
Hip hop
so deep.
album, like, yeah, like
It was like and the character that he was locked into.
right.
Just the young guy, like in the streets, the lifestyle they was selling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, I'll be at the crap table. Meet me at the one that starts a G up.
G up.
Like that line alone is like, yo, that way it's no
Can I
fun. Willie's
live?
gambling, they re-up.
Yup.
So we can have a
we
pleasant
got a
time.
pleasant time
Sipping
sipping
margaritas.
Yeah.
Come
Can
on,
I
bro.
live?
That's why Jay-Z is the
That's why
goat.
for me, my part. So
Now go
I
ahead.
really be liking the evolution of a nigga.
Right.
Like really like with Ross is like Port of Miami. I loved it, but just like
You hear him rap
like
then
when I
compared to
hear
he
rap now,
it's
it's
different,
like
yeah.
I can't say this was the best Ross.
Yeah.
I gotta appreciate who you became. That's why I gotta be like, yeah, this Jay-Z when he was 1 foot in. I understand that. But to know that he is here now, he rapping about the paintings. Now I could have bought a crib in Dumbo before, like
Dumbo.
that type
That's
of shit.
crazy.
Just
Yeah.
make it
No,
to
I love-
where it's
I love
like,
that.
You know, I appreciate.
you know what I
but
mean?
I
Bro, it's
I
like,
appreciate that talk because he's the only one that can talk like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He's
But,
not
like,
but even with that being said,
Yeah.
like, and I love the content on 444. It's not as descriptive as Reasonable Doubt. You're not as comfortable talking about that as you are talking about this.
I agree.
right.
And that's where the disconnect is at for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you got the paintings, you got the art, you got all that. But when you talk about this over here, that's when you just sound the most.
But you know what's
That's when you really. That's when you let your hair down and you feel comfortable.
But you know what's crazy
Like,
though?
you
If he
You know what I'm
had,
saying? Like it just sounds a little
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
I wanted him go back to the streets.
but here's a
I
crazy
wanna
here's a
cut that
crazy
hair
thing though.
And get back to Jigga Man.
Season,
I'm sick of it.
season, man.
But here's the crazy thing about that though. If Jay-Z had 12 straight albums rapping about the same thing from different perspectives,
He does.
we'd be like, he never matured.
He does.
I said 12 straight albums.
He
He
does.
just talked about how he matured.
And he still talking about selling crack.
no,
Nah, look at the Black album though.
Nah.
Bro,
Yeah.
once upon a time in the projects, Ho was in flight mode. He bought a Pyrex. This is
Once upon a
444.
time.
Nah,
But he's still talking.
Upon a
I
time.
understand,
But he's still
but he's
talking about it.
reflecting. He's not.
He's been
He's
reflecting.
been
the whole
reflecting
time.
the whole time.
I feel you. I
Me
feel
under
you.
the lamp,
I
I
heard
got
you
my
say-
hands
Go ahead.
closed, cracking my palm, watching the long arm of the law. Though I seen it all before, I seen who
Then-
dreams the flame like a
like
true
true
fiend's
fiend's
weight.
weight.
He was a million
Survival
already
and
out
fail, the
game.
two
He
things
was
I
so
hate.
far removed when he said
Yeah,
that.
The seed in this
that-
rap game, the two things that's great.
Yeah, come on, man.
I got an artist I want to know.
All right, go ahead.
All off the
Rick
top,
Ross.
Best album?
What you think his
Nigga,
best album
Teflon
to you?
Don, nigga.
To you, that's
That's
Teflon Don.
hands down, front to
Yeah.
back.
What's your song off Teflon Don?
Tears of Joy,
Ooh.
featuring CeeLo fucking
I saw
Green,
him do
bro.
that live with the orchestra, dog.
Man, I believe it,
I
bro.
was like, this nigga, the Tears of Joy.
Rick
Yeah.
What did
got
I
how
do to
many albums?
deserve this?
7?
Baccarat on my wrist a year ago. I didn't even know to exist.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go with.
You got
I'm
7 albums?
That's that progression
Yeah,
I'm
oh my
talking
God,
about,
that's
bro.
that was hard.
Hold on, he had 7 albums though.
Who, Rick,
More than
Rick
that,
Ross?
right?
Oh, he got more than that. Yeah, he,
Let me see. Port of Miami,
Yeah.
Triller, Deeper Than Rap.
God forgives, I don't.
God forgives
skip
our dog.
it.
Mastermind.
God forgives I don't.
Teflon Don.
Mastermind. Mastermind is mine. Easy.
Rather You Than Me.
Hood Billionaire.
Hood Billionaire. Black Market.
Black Dollar.
Black-
No.
That's Black Dollar.
That's a mixtape. He had that
Black
album.
Dollar
The
was a
album.
mixtape.
and it's
That was
like-
fire. That was
Black
fire.
Market.
Port of Miami
Rich
2.
Forever
Port of
shit.
Miami 2.
Rather You Than Me
Rather You
is
Than Me.
flawless.
Crazy.
Which is
I-
it's
Great.
Santorini Grease.
Santorini
I
Grease.
listened to
Shouts to
Santorini
Bink.
Grease, and I watched that. Shout out to Bink.
Yeah, he's
I
fire.
listened to that. I watched that video like once a month. Like it's like
incredible.
It's like you
incredible.
get to travel for free.
Right.
If you go and watch Santorini Grease video, it's like a postcard. It's
Yeah.
like it's the
Ross
best
has an
thing.
incredible catalog.
And it was the last
I'm
album.
missing one.
The one with Imperial on it.
Richer
Than I ever been. I'm richer than I ever been. That song.
That's 11 albums.
That's crazy, yo. We
Rick
got
Ross is fire.
like now that I'm hearing y'all talk about how many albums he has, like I didn't even realize
God
he had
forgives,
that
I
many
don't.
albums.
Yeah, you do.
I didn't say God.
God
He's
forgives,
up there
I
on that
don't.
list.
Jesus.
Nah, you
gotta start
did.
talking
Did
about
I say
Ross.
that?
Yeah,
The guy?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
So
But my favorite Rick Ross album is Deeper Than Rap.
Okay.
What's your song off Deeper Than Rap?
Man,
Deep in the rap.
deeper than it might be
come on?
mafia music.
The intro.
Mafia music is sick. You know what mine is?
What?
Was it that song?
The Yacht Club.
Yacht Club is crazy. Usual Suspects.
With not
Usual
Crazy.
Suspects. Yeah, I remember that shit. That was
Rich off cocaine.
Rich off cocaine.
He had a couple.
What? That whole album is insane. What's the show? The Dream.
Dog. With Dream.
What's it called? And all the nigga want is you. All the nigga ever wanted is you.
Only is you, girl. Yes, sir.
Yo, when this dropping, they hear bro.
We all singing in this episode. Oh, that song.
Elvis cover.
So yo, let me. He's crazy.
Yo, he.
Let me-
No, that dog. Don't get me started on.
Nah, that's it.
So,
Hey, yo,
so-
hold
so-
on real quick. Since we talked about rappers and albums, somebody that I want to give it up to that just they acted like bro made a comeback is Young Jeezy. They said Jeezy
He
got
had a
something
feature on that,
right
girl.
now. Like they said, it felt like that's the old
A joint,
Jeezy.
like a song, one song.
He kind of been
His
back.
last album was crazy.
Been back, right?
Back his last
back,
three.
back,
That
yeah.
Snowfall.
yeah, nah, he's crazy.
No, what's the last shit?
The one with his face. He's like
It's like
young.
it's like a double album.
Yes, fire.
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 I can't remember the name of it, but fire.
A TM 101, I think.
Fire.
Everybody's
that has to
that's
be the best.
general
Yeah.
consensus.
Yeah. Fire.
I ain't appreciate
Recession.
TM 101 when it first
I'm
came
gonna say
out.
Recession.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't appre-
It took
'cause,
me like 2 years.
I moved here back in the day,
Same thing with
05,
me.
the same year it came out,
Same
right?
thing.
Kitchen lights.
And then when I got out here, I was like,
everywhere. Nah, hit the
you
kitchen.
know what it was? He had a bad first single to me. And then what? I hated that song, bro. Coming from NY, I ain't gonna
was
hold
up
you.
top, that's
Yeah.
why.
Coming from NY.
We was on
Yo,
Manny
bro,
Fresh. We was happy to see Manny
the
back
first two songs I
outside.
heard when I came out here
Because he
was
was a cat.
that
Crazy.
Laffy Taffy, nigga. And Maceo hit me on my next
Next
tail
tail
chirp.
chirp.
Oh my god.
Oh,
bro.
Y'all niggas don't know about Maceo.
To the South.
Y'all know about Maceo.
I seen the
I
video
know
on
Maceo.
BET, you know what I'm saying? You know, boom,
And
boom,
then
clap.
what?
And I'm
The
like,
video
I'm
for it,
like,
then what was
I
hard?
didn't. It's not that I hated it, but I was like, it's whatever. But then the album came out, and niggas like, yo, this is a classic, B. This is a
And
classic.
you
I'm
was
like, the nigga that was on one of
What
the
about when
park
you
with
had
that
songs about
ass song. Nah, yeah, but by that time when that shit came out in Trap Star, I was like, I had to go back. Like, all right.
Nah.
And like later on throughout the year, people in school wearing Can't Ban the Snowman.
Snowman.
I'm
shit.
going on, and then what? It seems like in the car.
He dropped the Trap or Die. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh,
That trap-
he on
that
songs.
Trap Star.
He on songs with Dipset, Lil Wayne, and all of them. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna
Yo,
go back.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Rain.
As soon as I heard Jay on his joint, one, and then
I got a
two.
question for you.
Oh,
For me, that
man.
question for me.
No, real quick before you say that.
When he heard Hov,
I felt like June did, but when I heard Hov, I was like, how does nigga get Hov? And then,
Yeah.
and then I heard I went from old school Chevys to drop top Forces.
Cautious, yeah.
Porsches, you couldn't walk a mile off in my
Yeah.
I was like, I want to hate this
being
nigga
with
so
a-
bad, but this is fire.
Listen,
Go ahead.
First time I heard him was on Fab shit. No, first
real-
time I heard him was
Yeah.
Them Boys.
yo,
He was hard on
Lock
that.
up, bring it back.
Yeah.
But then I
showed anyway, so bring
Bring
it
it
back.
back.
crazy. But then when I heard him on Fab shit,
oh,
we can't count the money. We need a bigger room. I
dog.
was like, yo, this.
Now when I heard him on the
crazy.
on the Dipset shit with Lil Wayne,
The
make it
Dipset
work for you.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
No,
Cop one, cop
No, when
two,
you
he
heard
said,
it-
fucking magic stick, Jeezy got a magic wrist.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't a copper feel, all white, all types of shit.
When you heard about the when you heard about the gay on So Icy, got a house up on my neck and my wrist don't chill.
Uh-huh.
250 in your grill, $250,000. All I do is pop. You can even add a couple grand for my outfit. Yeah, you better act like you know, man. In my hood they call me Jeezy the Snowman.
You get it?
Get it?
Jeezy the Snowman?
I'm iced out. Y'all niggas slow, man. Hey, yo, but let me tell you something. Rain, don't answer this.
Okay.
Because this is the regional bias of why I talk about y'all up north niggas, because we know every,
I'm ready for it.
Everything.
I'm ready
we
for it.
know every lyric in the
gotta
world.
make
I can
some
tell you who's the best MCs.
Yeah.
Biggie, Jay-Z, and
Now watch this. Now you from North Carolina. Now watch this.
No, but he
Nah,
he
nah,
he
nah,
from
stop.
North Carolina.
Nah, okay.
The Bronx,
from
Carolina.
North Carolina. I can ask anybody in Atlanta and they're gonna know that. Now
Okay.
watch this. I'm gonna ask you something you should
Not anyone
know.
in Atlanta.
I'm gonna ask you something all y'all should know. How many times did Young Jeezy win Trapper of the Year?
3 times in a row. 4 times in a row.
wrong. Thank you.
5?
4 times in a row.
Oh,
You
I think I said
three.
4.
Okay,
I
so-
said 3,
so-
and I corrected myself. I said 3.
Nobody knows that.
And what? And
I
what?
went trap of the year 4 times.
And what
in a
they give
row.
you?
Yeah.
A lifetime supply of baking
This
soda.
nigga real.
What I'm saying. I said 4.
PC with us.
Get me happy.
PC with us. PC with us. PC with us. He's certified. Y'all too. Y'all too. This is the regional bias.
I said 3 and then corrected it to 4, and you said no.
never say
I said
3.
never
You should never say 3. And then you don't even know what they gave him.
Oh my god! All right.
Yes.
What they gave him after that?
Nigga, PC already answered it.
No. After
After the baking soda.
Buy 2 pots and 3 scales.
See, that's why you on the pod.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Thanks, bro.
Now it's turning into self.
Georgia for the summer.
Exactly. I got another one for you. I got another one for you.
Yo, bro,
Go
I'm on
ahead.
the island with you, my nigga.
Let me ask you this.
Y'all stuck
I ain't know
on
the
that.
answer to that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. Okay. So
We need to have a rap
listen,
Jeopardy episode.
So
Definitely
how
do.
many times a week do they eat at Spondibits?
I don't know.
4 times a week.
And what they order? The bucket of crab legs. And Slick, what's Slick
and
order?
the lobster.
Order the lobster. Thank you. If you don't know Slick had the lobster, you from up top and get back up there. You got no reason being down here. You live in Atlanta.
Had the
Well, if
lobster.
you don't know that Slick
Slick
ordered
had
the
the
lobster
lobster.
from Spondibits.
I'm a real deal.
Y'all niggas
is imposters.
Dog, shout out to Spondibits. If y'all ain't ever been to Spondibits and know that Slick ordered the lobster, get back up top, both of you.
Yo.
PC with us now.
Okay, now you gonna make me go. All right, listen.
go.
What's up?
Listen, this is
right,
rap. This is
chill,
rap
chill,
Jeopardy.
chill,
This is
rap
rap
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, right?
Don't come with nothing wild.
No. Y'all gonna know
Every
this.
nigga should know what I just
Nah,
said.
it's
No.
for MJ though, right?
Yeah, it's for MJ.
Okay.
Okay. What rapper said that if he was Jiggy, that you would be spotted like Spuds McKenzie?
Oh,
That's a
easy.
good one. That's actually a good one.
How'd he say it? Did he say it like
If
that?
I was Jiggy, you get spotted like Spud McKenzie.
No, goddamn, backyard
Oh.
banging like a Benzie. If I was Jiggy,
I'ma
you'd be
tell you-
spotted like Spuds McKenzie. I'm high powered, put a D in the
You
house.
give it too much. You give it too much.
Hold on.
You give it too much.
Hold on. It's kind of funny, but it's street.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him, he's on to something. I think he's gonna hit a home run. Watch out. I got $20 on MJ.
Okay.
20?
I got 20.
Boy, you banging it?
No, hell no.
Boy, you
He might.
right.
Cause that nigga know
He
everything.
tried to stop him.
No, he know everything. He know.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I don't know, but I'm
He waiting
calculating.
for me to be like 200.
No.
That's why.
It,
don't
it's
know.
kind of funny, but it's street.
He doesn't know. He
It
should
feel,
have said it.
it feel like a Wu-Tang member.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go Ghostface.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. What song? What song? What song? What song?
Hold up.
That's it.
That was an educated guess.
No,
that was context clues.
Listen, and that's
I wrapped it in his
no,
voice.
hold on. And that is the Southern bias that you say that I'm telling y'all. Y'all got regional bias. If you don't know that Slick ordered the lobster,
No, y'all from
and
New
I
York.
know. Yeah,
I'm from Boston.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
But
both
you're
of
in
y'all.
your father knows.
That's what I'm telling you.
You're in New York.
A Southern dude telling you, I respect everything y'all niggas got
All
going
right.
on.
What did I got a question?
It's his turn
Oh,
to
yes, sir.
stump MJ because he tried to stump both of them. It's your
No,
turn.
they tried to stump it. Okay.
Yeah, and,
No, MJ tried to
and that
stump
was
all 3 of
and that was
us.
that was a little deep in the trenches. But go ahead.
Yeah, you really
No, but he be knowing.
He said, I said,
for that one.
niggas thinking shit sweet. I carry big heat, wavy head, chipped teeth. Up in this bitch deep. Murder clicks
that's
me.
easy, that's
Nah,
easy.
yeah,
easy.
yellow taste on black taste, Mediterranean projects is like Kuwait. I escape into zones. That's irregular. Why debate on the phone? I'm solar cellular.
All right.
That's over. It's over. He
It
ain't
sound.
gonna do
Hold on. It's rappy.
it. It's rappy.
Hold on. Hold on.
Sound like
Hold
New
on.
I got 20 on MJ. I got 20 on MJ.
That's not,
You
No,
better
no more. No more.
all right.
Hold on.
MJ gonna think
Hold
his
on.
way
Just
to the
tell me
answer.
tell me the first line you said again.
I said niggas thinking shit sweet. I carry big heat, wavy head, chipped teeth. Up in this bitch deep. Clicks me.
Like he thinking every
Mediterranean
nigga with
projects
wavy
is like
hair.
Kuwait. I escape into zones.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rhyme flow
This is
and the rhyme scheme. I'm really like an African safari hunter right now. You know what, mate? The dialect sounds like it's from Queensbridge. It's.
I'm crying.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna take a guess. and my heart wanted to tell me Nas, but I would know the Nas, and I don't know that. And I got the chip tooth, and I got but that's not Nas. It's from Queens though.
Okay.
I just don't. Is it AZ?
Nah, AZ from Brooklyn, by
I'm
the
so
way.
angry with you right now.
I'm tripping.
You was on the money. It was nice, nigga. Yeah. The chip too. Wave your head, chip too.
That's why I said to repeat.
I had to skip the word. He said
Queensbridge.
murder. He said Queens niggas click meat. I didn't want to say Queens.
Listen, you gotta give me that. I knew it was Nas. I said the Queens nigga. I knew it was up.
That's easy.
Yeah,
I got one for
How about
everybody
you
here.
got y'all?
Escobar 600.
What's on?
You just
Rain,
from
you
inside
about
the
to
world
go
with a
crazy.
rich
No,
running.
this should be, everybody should get
It's a live nigga rap.
It's a
Before
character.
my
How's it
beat.
full though?
Oh,
This is
it was
for
it was
everyone.
written.
Okay.
It's a character named Two Tex.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to know, what did he get murdered over?
Damn, I know two
I
texts.
got a partner named Two Tex.
Tex.
Carry Two Tex.
Right.
Something. Ask, look, who's next?
What did he get murdered over?
For asking who was next, according
Nope.
to MJ.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, for murder, for asking who's next, some shit like that.
I don't even know how I know that. I don't
I
even.
forgot where it's from, but I know you're talking about though. Yeah.
You don't know where it's from? You don't even know the line it's from?
Nah, I know the line. Yeah.
You know who said it?
Nah, I can't. It's not coming to me. I know
That's
the line.
crazy. You know who said the line?
I know the line, but I don't know who said. I got a partner
That's
named Two
crazy.
Tex.
How do y'all know the line?
I know.
Say the lyric. You gotta say the lyric though. You can't be like who did two texts.
Two Tex. He told Two Tex. And when he saw the bus, he like
He
asked
said,
who's
who's
next.
next? I know it.
But it's more to the story. He got murdered at some point. Tex
going.
got murdered.
Damn.
It's
But what did
over.
Tex get
You
murdered
stumped
over?
the whole pod. I knew you was gonna do this. You
But
stumped
the
the whole
fact that y'all
pod.
know the line.
I know it.
And don't know who said it. And don't know the resolve to it.
Carry Two Tex. It was like the Buster sometimes. They like to ask who's next. I know that.
I know that too.
Don't ask
I don't
me.
know. You hear me?
Tex got murdered by some bitch named Alberta in the town.
I never heard of.
Over nickel plated burgers.
Oh my god.
Yo, P, you gotta do one. But before we end this, you gotta do one.
Damn, son.
He gonna come with the mac and cheese 5.
Nah, he smoked you.
Hold on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
hold on. Oh,
Come on, man.
Man, he put me on the spot. I can't even think about an artist to even quote, bro.
So look, let's do this, right? Everybody hop in the comments. If y'all want to see us do a whole rap Jeopardy episode,
The
let
Rap
us
Jeopardy
know.
is fire.
And yo, we'll get it popping. We'll do like a little prize giveaway thing. We'll do like questions for the audience and stuff too. Stuff that's not easily Googleable.
Right.
But I think this might be a
Everything is.
wave. I never seen a pod do that before.
Everything is easy.
Yeah. So real quick,
Unless you ask it in that format. Like,
You gotta ask it in
Yeah,
real
that's what I
time.
mean.
I mean, if y'all wanna enjoy it, y'all gonna play it. Y'all not gonna Google
Yeah,
shit.
if you don't know what Slick ordered, Google ain't gonna tell you what Slick. Go Google what does Slick order. They're gonna be like, do you mean Slick?
Yeah. You're right.
You a pimp named Slick, man?
so yo, let me ask you this. We talked about some older rappers today. We talked about some newer rappers earlier. Something I want to bring up is the XXL Freshman List. It just dropped recently, and this has been a topic of heartache, contention. You know what I'm saying? All types of conflicting feelings over like the past 10 years. Does the XXL Freshman List even matter anymore?
Fuck no. Oh, my bad.
So it's in BT Awards territory, basically.
Yeah. It's not relevant no more to me. But Rain got a different opinion, so.
No, I was really about to go in on the double.
yeah, go
My
ahead.
plan was to really go in on the XXL cover. And then the BET Awards, I kind of have the same sentiment for both of them. I just feel like they don't care about culture. They just care about numbers. They are putting people on the cover who has a big following. They don't care what they sound like. They're trying to just totally get rid of the traditional MC.
Right.
You could be incredible. You could be so lyrical and dope and a master at your craft, and you will not get on that cover if it's not something else there.
But that's how it started
Right.
out, right? You had to be an elite rap,
You had-
elite
You had
leader
to
of
be
the new
elite
generation.
MC to be on the cover of
sauce was
XXL.
extra.
Now you have to be like,
The sauce.
there has to be something there that they could like. If you got the same talent as this Indonesian guy or whatever, Asian guy, they're gonna put the Asian guy on the cover.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? If it, like nowadays the females is winning, they're gonna put the female on the cover. And what's funny is the female that's on the cover this year is actually dope. Like
Clay Banks.
let's give her some credit.
Yeah.
Because she's actually a dope artist. And not just, I don't want to pick and choose who I like and who I don't like, because that could start a whole nother thing. But collectively, they don't care about the traditional MC. They don't care how dope you are, what kind of music you can make. They're going off of numbers, and it shows.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
be
not
real.
culture.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm looking at this cover right now. I feel like it's 1 year that marked the beginning of the end of the XXL Freshman.
It's over.
Freshman List.
Let's get rid of the XXL. First of all, is it even a magazine? I've never seen the XXL. I haven't seen the XXL magazine in
years.
stores in years.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. They only pop out to ruin the culture. They only pop out with a corny cover with corny artists to ruin the culture. And this doesn't go for all of them. This doesn't go for every artist on there. But y'all know what I'm saying. Like it's none of them artists that could go throw the beat on and just get busy. That's not what they're here for.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They're here for the clownery and for the circus. Let's keep it real.
See?
So I'm gonna read this to you, man. I don't know, June. This seems like this is up your alley. Do you know what year was the year that people started complaining about the XXL Freshman List?
Yeah, I would say after like the 2010s, right? Like, I mean, after I would say from like 2015
It was the-
and on up.
So
It was 2008.
so the year I got is 2012
Maybe 20.
because
Maybe
they
I'm-
had now in
What
their
year
defense.
was the cover that Mickey Faxon them was on it?
I forget the year of that.
That might have been the year.
that was like
That-
no that was earlier. That was like
That was like
2010.
that was like 2010,
I
right?
complained about that cover.
So it was still valid
by the
then.
way.
But I'm gonna tell you, it's 2012. This is what happened in 2012. In their defense, they had Don Tripp on there. They had Machine
He's
Gun
dope.
Kelly. They had Hobson. They had what's my man name with the snaggletooth from Detroit? Danny.
Danny Brown.
Danny
Yeah,
Brown.
they had Danny Brown and they had French on there. But people started complaining because this is the one where they put Kid Ink on that joint. They had Macklemore, and that was the Iggy Azalea one also. So what happened was, and I think this is when they first started going down this thought process. Iggy Azalea came out with a song called Pussy, right? And it was like 2 months before the list was announced, and she started making waves. Like, first of all, it was going viral. People like, what is this? She mad. She from Australia. She tall, big booty, white joint, but she has all black girls in the video with her. She's talking about pussy. We not the whole pussy shot
whole
thing was
viral
what it was.
shot, white
Exactly.
girl can rap,
But then T.I. signed her. You know what I'm saying?
Corny. It was corny
So
too.
let me ask you this: people were so mad at that at the time, but Iggy Azalea grew to be such a big artist. Was that the right move for them to make?
Did she?
She's huge, yo. I used to think, Danielle Bergoli, the Catch Me Outside girl.
Yeah.
I used to
about that?
argue that she was bigger than Iggy Azalea.
Nah.
I got in an argument one day. I was like, "What are you talking about? The Catch Me Outside girl's bigger." Then I looked at Iggy Azalea's numbers and I was like, "Oh my, she got
Yeah, I don't know.
billion,
Listen.
she got billion view joints." Man.
Music to me is subjective, like my man PC like to say, right? It's no good, it's no bad. But
I
what
don't
I'm-
agree with that.
No, what I'm
Some
saying
shit is just trash.
Some people just like mid shit. Some people like trash music, right? But what I am saying is, at some point, we have to understand, or we have to fight for the music that we know to be hip hop. And if we keep shutting up because we don't want to look like a hater, then what we know as hip hop will just disappear.
True.
And they'll just be, because no other genre accepts that. I can't go and say, I can't drop my next album and say, well, this is rock music.
They
Because
gonna- they gonna
because
be
I
like,
want it
you
to be
ain't rock.
Well, you don't have no guitarist, you don't have no drummer, you're not a vocalist. How are you? You're missing all of the elements of rock. How are you rock? But we allow people to just label anything as hip hop as long as you're black, right? If you're black, you're hip hop. That's not fair. So how do you judge? All right, let's just, for example, Lil Yachty. Now, this is not. I'm not saying he's
Right.
whack. I'm saying let's just take his music for what it is, right? His character for what it is, his cadence, his beat selection, the way he crafts his album, right? Boom, we have him here. Now let's take Nick Grant and put him over here. They make two completely different forms of music. How is both of this hip hop? How can, if we're judging this on a 1 to 5, 5 mic scale, you're not gonna tell me you're gonna rate this the same way. You can't.
So
it would
I-
be impossible.
I have a thought about that. So shout out to Sari and Lord Owen, Sorry Not Sorry podcast. I just posted a comment because Ari was basically saying the same thing, and I said, well, the problem is, one, that we want to call everything hip hop, but there's gatekeepers in other genres of music, some of which we created and got taken from us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, the biggest example I can think of is when Lil Nas X came out with Old Town Road. To me, I'm like, this is obviously a country song, but it's fire. You know what I'm saying? It's more fire than anything we heard from country in years. But they didn't want him to be taken as a country artist because he would have broke mad records. He would have won mad awards. They're gonna have to let him at the Country Music Awards. He would have broke mad Garth Brooks, Shania Twain streaming Dixie Chicks records. They didn't want that to happen.
That record was like modern classic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I actually believe so
Real,
too.
like a genre bending classic. And
Yeah.
shit.
That was a record that sounded new, sounded refreshing because it wasn't your typical country record.
Yeah.
It had bounce to it like a turn up record.
But,
But you know they try to label it as hip hop and
Because he's
and
black.
and force it to not get any country awards until Billy Ray Cyrus was
Got
like,
on it.
nah, let me get on the remix.
Yeah, racist-
and then they had to count
Had
it when
to
he
do that,
when he
yeah.
jumped
That
on.
was real.
Right. But
Yeah.
the thing about look at rock music. You have hard rock, soft rock, punk rock,
Alternative,
heavy metal
yeah.
rock, alternative rock. I think hip hop should be broken in the same subgenres. You should have mature hip hop. You should have
You got gangster rap.
melodic, but not in award show. They don't do that.
But
I feel,
They don't
I
do
feel
all
like we do have subgenres. Like people have like you said, gangster rap. We have emo rap. We have
East
But
Coast
it's
rap,
not
East West
it's
Coast.
not magnified like that. Like when you
Awards,
go to
no
the Grammy Awards, it's just rap.
Yeah.
Right.
All you
Right.
black people are rappers.
You black.
Yeah,
you
nah.
rap.
black, you rap.
backpack rap,
like-
boom bap rap. Like,
But I think
you
some
black,
of them
you
need to
rap.
be in pre-existing genres. For instance, like you can't tell me the XXX Tentacion and Lil Uzi Vert weren't making
Pop music.
alternative
Alternative
music.
rock.
yeah,
Why can't it be called
They're
alternative
black.
rock?
You're a rapper.
That's crazy.
You're hip
bro.
hop. You're pants sagging. You're rap. You're hip hop.
You got tattoos.
That's
Your
crazy.
tattoos and black. You're hip hop.
Yeah.
So-
we don't want
You got dreadlocks.
So
and shit.
so maybe like we were talking about earlier, the BET Awards needs to count all genres and highlight black artists in every genre and not call it all hip hop.
I totally agree
And
with
maybe
that.
that's their idea.
That's
right there.
maybe the problem. Let's break this down. You got gangster rap. You got emo rap. You have whatever.
Backpack rap. you got-
Backpack
yeah.
rap. Whatever.
And,
I don't
and
know.
Childish Gambino can win 20 BET Awards. And
He should win all.
Yeah,
He should win all of them.
Showing all
Yeah,
the
you know what I'm
facts, for
saying?
real.
He's the
'Cause
most.
he's one of the
one
illest
most
artists.
talented artists of our
Ever.
generation.
Yeah, he might have a timeless joint.
Redbone.
What that
It
joint?
sounds
That
old.
joint?
This
The joint when he was in the
This is
woods.
America though. That doesn't sound old.
What was the
Yeah.
joint when he was in the woods with the noose hanging and he let himself out the noose?
Nah,
and he was
yo,
going through the woods.
I don't
like
know
a
what that
slave?
is, but Redbone is a timeless classic.
But Redbone sound old.
Sound old.
I get it. Yeah, I mean, whatever, but it's still timeless.
But it's time. That's
Yeah.
So
But this is America's a good one.
This is America.
playing off that, did y'all see that Little Mama came out and said Nicki Minaj is responsible for influencing this generation of musical prostitutes?
Who said this?
Little Mama said that about Nicki Minaj.
Exactly.
Let's try not to shoot the messenger.
Yeah.
Is she right?
Nicki's the reason.
She's the reason that we have a whole generation of music prostitutes.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Basically, strippers
Hell no.
and prostitutes that rap. She's blaming it on.
I'm gonna
Nicki
tell you
Minaj.
this. I get what she's saying, and the reason why I get what she's saying is because Nicki has that persona, but Nicki also has the chops to really rap. So
Nicki can
so she can rap.
Nicki showing she's a lyricist more than anything.
Yeah,
right? You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
But I can't rap like Nicki, but I can be fine like Nicki.
Right.
Right.
I can do it. So
Kim
really,
is
I'm about to say, take it back even further and shit. And Kim is the blueprint. So what do you mean, like?
yeah. But that's what she's saying. That's what she's saying. I
said
get what
this
she's
generation,
saying.
though.
Oh, this generation.
They're not looking at they're not looking at I need to get my pen sharp like Nicki. I need to write my songs like Nicki. I need to go in there and learn how to flow and spit like Nicki. They're not looking at that. They just looking at, oh, I can just
I ain't gonna hold you. I do agree with like.
Yeah, I
I hear a
understand
lot
what
of
you're
girls
saying.
rap and they be sounding like Nicki when they try to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Nicki
With the whole
when
Bar-
Nicki-
with the whole
when
Barbie
when
cadence
Nicki
and
came a Barbie and it was
You know,
about
that-
how I
the voice
look
change.
and let
You
me
heard the
position
bunch of-
myself as a sex symbol and yeah we saw it done with Lil Kim before and the whole nine, but yeah I could see how you could look at a young dude on the block and see a gangster rapper and all he sees is the bandana or the drug dealer or the he misses that dude had to go in there and write these songs
Right.
and get his voice
Right.
together.
But
Yeah,
right.
so you're gonna miss. That's gonna happen.
Let me ask y'all something about Nicki Minaj, right? This is interesting to me. So when we think about Lil' Kim's most provocative songs or whatever, it's really like she was spitting and just the content, she was saying some stuff. Even if you listen to older Trina, I remember when I was growing up, just because I was from up top, I'm like, this ain't lyrics. But if you listen to it now, she was spitting.
She was talking
on a lot of them joints. She was just saying crazy stuff we wasn't used to hearing.
For sure.
Now, was there an artist before Nicki Minaj that just got on the track? Like, I remember when Anaconda came out, I was like, come on, son. Like, when Monster dropped, Nicki's verse on Monster is arguably forget females. It's one of the best verses I've heard in rap
Best
history.
female rap ever.
Right.
Yeah,
So
for me.
but I think that carried Nicki every time.
In the past 15 years, yeah.
Oh, we can say past it.
But
Is that
every
15 years?
but every time after that, Nicki Minaj came out with something that hip hop didn't like, they would say, "Oh, well, the Monster verse is so fire that she's still the GOAT." But when I heard Anaconda, I was like, "Yo, what is she doing?" But I think that my Anaconda don't want none of
exactly what she was doing.
No, I got it, but I'm saying like rap wise.
Exactly what
I'm saying rap wise.
What you mean rap wise?
But I think the songs like Anaconda are the direct correlation you can make between
Yeah, I mean, I
female
don't want to put
rappers.
Nicki as like, I don't know. I don't want to make her like the scapegoat for just bitches want to be freaky. Bitches
She's the
don't wanna-
face. She's the face of freaky joints.
But bitches always want to be freaky.
Face of freaky.
In music.
But the reason, but Nicki
what?
can
In
rap.
music.
But Nicki can rap though. Like you got to give it up for Nicki because she can rap.
They missed the she can rap.
They missed the.
Yeah.
They probably missed that.
They missed the she can
Yeah.
rap.
But the freak music always. Kaya, my neck, my back.
Yeah.
Hold on. So tell me why you don't agree with this whole conversation.
Only reason they're saying that is because she's the biggest artist.
Right.
So there is gonna default to her because
But she uses her platform to go crazy with that shit sometimes.
what?
Like Anaconda to me was like OD. I was like, come on, son. And then what's the other
I think
joint?
that was the turning point for like whole like rappers want to be freaks, like super freaks.
I think
we're it's gone now.
so okay.
You can't even.
No.
All right, so when I look at videos like WAP,
Like
right?
this shit is like.
right? When I look at videos like WAP,
I feel like
I
WAP
look
was,
at it like
WAP was the
yeah, no.
That's what I'm
But I
I'm
look at it.
like, oh man,
I look at it like
No, it could go a step further.
Anaconda walk so WAP could run. Is what I'm trying to say.
I know where you're going.
You
It
know
can't
where
go
I'm
there.
going.
It can't go
And
there.
I'm waiting for one of these girl
I've
rappers
seen
to
it
come
try.
out.
It didn't really work, but it could work.
Yeah.
What
It
you
could
about to
work.
say, bro? I don't even know what you about to say.
It could work.
You know what you about to say, P?
I know what he's saying.
I don't want to give it up because they gonna do it if I say it. I don't even want to see it.
But at least we'll have video evidence. It could be your intellectual property. It's
Nah.
recorded live on YouTube.
Because it's nothing else for women to do to go viral. They talk about everything. At this point, a girl got to just openly come out and just rap about getting trained. Like just getting jumped, like and do the video with niggas like
really cracking.
not
Nah,
really cracking.
I can see that
but
video
artistically.
looking like that.
Artistically
it would go. It would
I've
go.
never even heard no one
cracking.
say that.
Yeah, no, it would
Artistic.
go.
Because you can't
That's the
like
name
a
of your
porno.
next album, bro.
Artistically
Artistically
cracking.
cracking.
I know exactly what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
The shock value of
The
that.
shock value of a girl just saying, I like getting trains ran on me. Like, let's have a threesome.
I feel like someone.
Me and you and
no
your
one did that
homeboy.
yet.
It's been,
Nah,
it's been a little sprinkles here and there. With
I'm
certain
talking about
stuff
go
he's saying.
all the way.
Yeah, he's saying I get what you're saying.
Sukihana ain't did that.
Nah, she ain't go there.
She ain't big enough.
Somebody's gonna do it. And listen,
and it's gonna go.
and it's
Yeah.
gonna go.
We can't say
Shock
none of her.
value.
I understand what he's saying.
Then we gonna reach. Then only then can it turn around.
Wow.
That's when the girls are gonna be like, wait.
So yeah.
Because you're gonna have certain girls that say, "Oh, no, this
Oh,
is
yeah,
too
it's
far.
too far.
That's the only way it's gonna turn around. Until then, we off to the races with freak shit.
So yo, I got one last topic I want to talk about because we didn't cover it yet on this episode. NBA free agency off-season moves have been going crazy. We got Klay Thompson to the Mavericks. I thought he was going to the Lakers. We got Alex Caruso and Hartenstein to the Thunder. The Thunder are looking crazy.
Bad at all.
Boston has spent the biggest bankroll in NBA history to keep their team together.
Yeah.
The Knicks are crazy. And I don't know what your man's and them doing, but at least they got some draft picks back.
You just say the Knicks are crazy. You said everything else. That what happened with the Knicks?
Listen, man, as a Boston sports fan, we don't necessarily get along with New York sports
Media,
fans.
your
to
media,
the heavy-
your
You
media.
know what I'm saying? I'm biased, yo.
They would have
I'm biased.
the Knicks, nigga.
The Knicks signed Mikal
Oh,
Bridges.
They fleeced us.
They stole.
Say that.
No. 5 first-round draft picks for one dude is
I hate
crazy.
that shit, bro. All right, but for when? We gonna be nice in 2050? Like what the hell?
But that's what the Thunder did. They built that whole team off of stealing draft picks.
Shit, we lost everybody, bro. In like in a matter of 2 years. I'm talking about literally.
Now you got Ben
everybody.
Simmons, yo. He's come back fire.
They're trying to trade
funny.
him.
Y'all funny. Do they even sell Ben Simmons jerseys? I don't think so. But anyway,
Isn't that a Ben? That ain't a Ben Simmons.
you see the Koji boy?
The Coogee got the Coogee Brooklyn.
Listen, I'm a Warriors fan, so and Ben Simmons is over 6'8", so I'll take him on my team.
Hold on. What are the Warriors doing?
Crashing out.
Let's be real.
Y'all finished?
It's over with.
Go ahead, P.
Steve Kerr's the problem. Steve Kerr,
But was he a problem when y'all was winning?
yeah, he was a problem. Yeah, he was a problem. First of all, he was trying to take Kevin Durant out the game.
Nah,
and
bro.
K-
I feel like the Warriors is
No.
experiencing what any dynasty in history ever experienced, bro. Just
But
with age, you see the
Nah,
decline.
But it
nah,
didn't
the
have to.
Warriors
It-
messed up.
no, you messed
the
up.
Warriors messed up bad.
No,
so
you
this is
messed
what
up.
happened. They built up Jordan Poole. They let the tape leak of him getting punched.
Yeah, I know about
Draymond-
They
that.
ruined the
It's
team.
Draymond.
They should have. They paid
Draymond fucking
Draymond.
up, right.
Ultimately, they paid Draymond Clay's money.
Dog,
You know what I'm saying?
Draymond said today that he was going to go to the Grizzlies last year.
I wish you
know what
would
I'm
have. Draymond,
Said?
Draymond.
He said that I called Steph and I called Clay last
Listen.
season, and I told him that I'm out. I'm going to Memphis.
Listen, I wish
He'd
you
have been
would've.
fired on Memphis. Okay.
He probably would
Draymond
have. He should
Green
have.
ran off Kevin Durant.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
They coulda still had
Green,
KD.
Draymond Green slapped Jordan Poole and ran him off.
That's a fact.
No, it's not slap. He power punched. him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Draymond Green got kicked out in the finals, but stepping over LeBron and doing all that, and cost that 3-1 championship, and
Yeah.
got suspended. Draymond Green has cost at least he has
He's a
4
problem.
championships. He done cost about 3 too.
But let's-
So he would have 7
But
if he was.
let's be real. Out of all the stuff you named, that might not even be the biggest thing they did wrong.
They paid him $100 million.
No, they drafted James Wiseman instead of LaMelo Ball.
No, Steve Kerr messed up James Wiseman. He doesn't know how to do anything.
He messed up Kuminga.
Listen,
with
he
his-
messed up Kuminga too.
Did you
All-
did you
listen,
see what Kenyon Martin said on
Man.
Gil's Arena today?
No, about who?
He said, "I watched James Wiseman in high school.
He's
He was trash." He said he was trash. You picked him because you thought it was a positional need instead of picking the best player. Because if you had LaMelo,
seen James Wiseman play.
if you had LaMelo and Jordan Poole, you could have made a big trade.
No, we don't. Why do you need LaMelo? Yeah, he's
and
on
you
the
gave
court.
Wiggins Clay's money.
No, listen. Steve Kerr is still running the same plays for the last decade. That's why you know when Klay Thompson's going to shoot. So Klay Thompson might not even be washed. We just know exactly where he's going every single time. Steve Kerr is, if you can't run a pick and roll and go catch a lob, which James Wiseman could do more than that, he don't know what to do with you. Kuminga, he don't know what to do with you. Kuminga had to go to the media to say, yo, I don't like this role, for them to go, okay, we want to play you now. Steve Kerr is the problem. He only picks guards. He don't pick nobody over 6'3". He has Gary Payton Jr., who's a 1. He's 6'2". He's playing the 4. He starts at the 4.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Don't get me started. And that's why he's hurt every time, because he got him jumping against 7-footers.
so
Don't get me started on Steve Kerr.
Let
He's
me
the
ask y'all
problem.
this. Next year, at the end of the playoffs, who are going to be the last 4 teams left? Give me 2 teams from the East, 2 from the West.
Boston.
Philly looking good with Paul George going over there.
Yo, can I say
Hold
something
up,
about
hold
this
up.
real quick?
Boston, New York with a healthy roster.
Yeah.
Let's put
No, New York got way too many players now.
Yeah,
They don't even.
Yeah.
They-
Boston and New York.
This year,
for sure.
But
Give
for
me-
sure, yeah,
in the
the
West,
Knicks is
I mean,
guaranteed.
the
over there.
Thunder.
Boston.
The Thunder was already
Thunder are
the number
crazy.
1 team in the West.
they are crazy. I ain't
They
gonna
just
lie to you.
replaced a shooting guard that wasn't good, and they got the best backup center in basketball, which they stole from the Knicks.
I ain't mad at Thunder.
It's the Thunder,
Give-
and then on top of it, Denver lost one of their starting players, Caldwell Pope.
Give me Boston and give me
He going Brody.
Dallas,
and
you going
God,
Dallas?
No. God no.
He's
No.
going Brody
God,
and Brody.
God no. Give me Boston and give me the Bucks. Giannis.
I don't see
Dame.
No, it's over for the
No,
Bucks.
it's not.
New York has too many players.
New York has
The Bucks-
Julius
the Bucks
Randle.
will lose
New York
to New
has
York.
Julius Randle, and they got to play him. So what you watched was the Knicks without Julius Randle. But when you pay him $30 million, you got to throw him out there. He's gonna mess up your whole
Is
team.
Tom Thibodeau gonna make Julius Randle
Tom Thibodeau
play
is a
team
terrible
basketball?
coach. He been in the NBA our whole lives. What has he ever done?
He won a championship
With who?
with the Celtics as a defensive.
Nah, don't hand me that yet. No. Tom Thibodeau. Nah, no, not the Knicks.
So who's gonna be the surprise team next year? Who's gonna be the team that's gonna
I ain't mad at
come on something?
OKC. I ain't mad at
They're not a surprise. There was number
I'm about to
one
say,
in the
yeah,
West.
I'm about to say, yeah, this year they did.
It's gonna be OKC, Minnesota, Boston, and the Knicks.
Nah, Denver still.
No,
Damn,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard.
not
man.
without
It's kinda-
Caldwell Pope. No defense.
Nah, they'll figure it out.
How many more years does Bron have?
2 more.
This is it.
2 more.
I think he could play 5 if he wanted to, but
Nah,
I
he
don't
got
think
2 more. He
he
said-
don't got 5 years of top notch
Listen, he
production.
waiting on that other son. I don't
He
know
just
what y'all talking
nah,
about.
Nah, he just nah.
He made it this far. He's waiting on the other son. Yeah, because he signed a 2 or 3 year deal. The son is a junior.
He signed 2 years just now.
He's gonna do one more. He's got 3 left.
Is Bronny gonna develop into a serviceable NBA player at any point?
I feel like the
No.
best practice in the world is against LeBron James. Like, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Like, if you want to practice against anybody, you know what I'm saying? Why not versus like the
They could have
current?
been practicing against him.
He been in the
His own life,
driveway
that's what I'm saying. That's
practice.
his pops. You feel me? So
Yeah,
I feel like the transition of him coming into the NBA playing against dudes that's like smaller than his pops, like it'd be kind of
but
more easier for
you
him
know
to
what
kind
it
of
is,
adjust
man?
compared to the average. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
only seen one rich, privileged kid. You gonna know who this is. I've only seen one rich, privileged, just nice, soft life kid
Mhm.
come into college basketball and the NBA and just be a dog.
Who?
Steph
Steph Curry.
Grant Hill.
and Steph.
Yeah, Steph too, and Grant Hill.
Grant Hill.
Grant Hill.
Grant Hill was one
Oh,
of
I got
the
another
ones.
one. This
Who?
guy named Kobe Bean Bryant.
Yeah.
What you thought?
Yeah, he don't count.
Yeah.
He don't count. That's royalty. That's royalty.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But the last thing I want to say, man, was that for everybody that's thinking the Philadelphia 76ers are gonna be good, newsflash. Joel Embiid is the best player in the NBA who don't never win nothing. And Paul George is the second best player in the NBA who don't never win nothing. And then you just put these two together, they gonna look good not winning nothing. That's how I feel about that.
Hey, listen.
But
I got something to say.
go ahead.
Shout out to H because H brought something to my attention. You know, according to Chat GPT, what the Slick order? In the classic sitcom Seinfeld, Jerry's friend Slick. Hold on. What?
Don't come on with this Jerry Seinfeld shit again.
Right here. What did Jeezy's friend Slick order? Oh.
It actually give an answer.
Yeah, but you got to type Jeezy with it, though.
Oh, what did it say?
It said in the song "Get Your Mind Right" by Jeezy, the line my nigga Slick said the steak ain't right. He rather have a sandwich bag. Oh no, yeah.
What did he say?
He
What
said,
is it?
in the song "Get Your Mind Right" by Jeezy, the line my nigga Slick said the steak ain't right. He'd rather have a sandwich bag refers to Jeezy's friend Slick preferring to deal drugs, symbolized by the sandwich bag, rather than enjoy a steak dinner.
line?
Oh.
That's a real line?
Yo,
Obviously, from this song,
yo, is this the Mandela effect? Like,
I don't even know if
Look up the lyric.
Listen.
To get your mind right.
this is why robots y'all need about another 100 years to catch up with
That's
me
hilarious.
and what I'm talking about. Because if you don't know see how quick PC said, oh yeah, Slick ordered the lobster. You gotta know that. You ain't gotta go to GPT or need a robot to tell you that. That's gotta be in your soul. Robots ain't got soul.
Yo,
What it say, Rain?
I don't see it. I don't see nothing.
That's what I'm telling you.
yo, last question from the pod. I wanted to ask this because Clay went to the Mavericks, and it started making me think. Top 5 shooters in NBA history. I got my 5. I want to see if it adds up with your 5.
Everybody knows I'm not a sports guy like that.
Oh, nah, you are now.
But I'm
You
gonna
got- you got-
put my bid in on this
Okay,
one.
go ahead,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
say Ray Allen.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Curry.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Reggie Miller.
Okay.
2 more.
Yep.
I'm gonna say
Larry.
3-point. You said 3-point shooter?
No, just best shooters
Oh, best shooter. Period.
in NBA.
Larry.
Oh, I'm gonna say Jordan.
Okay.
And-
I'm gonna give you the real answer, Rain.
No, he got.
Oh,
That
okay.
one more. Jordan. I can say Jordan.
Ain't mad at that.
And one more. I'm gonna say Kobe.
No. I'm gonna give you the real
Jordan
answer,
and Kobe's
Rain.
clutch.
Who you got?
I'm gonna say them in order too.
All right.
Okay.
Coming at 1, Steph Curry.
Okay.
He can only be one.
He could be one.
Correct.
Coming at 2, Klay Thompson.
That is correct.
Coming at 3, Ray Allen.
That is correct.
Coming at 4, Reggie Miller.
That is correct.
Coming at 5,
Wrong.
Larry Bird.
Wrong.
Exactly.
No,
had
thank you,
it.
P.
He was on to something.
Thank you,
He
P.
was on to something.
Thank you.
Plays Jordan.
There you go, sir.
plays Jordan?
There you go.
Who?
Dame
Lillard
is
is
number
number
one. Absolutely.
No, he's not.
Absolutely.
Hold on, time out.
Yes.
Where does
Larry
Jordan-
Bird hit more
where's
clutch
Jordan
shots
get
than
more-
Dame
Crazy?
Lillard.
Larry Bird hit 617 threes in
Michael
his
Redd
career.
is a better 3-point shooter.
Hold on. Listen, I'm not
What?
the smartest
Yeah.
guy in the room when it comes to this.
Head.
He is.
But
Michael Redd, yeah.
I'm not the smartest guy in the room when it comes to sports.
Okay.
But if Jordan is arguably the best player ever,
Mm-hmm.
where does he get most of his points from?
Well, it's because that Jordan's most of his points was mid-range and layups. He didn't take a lot of threes. When
We didn't say 3. I said 3.
Just
not that
no.
shooter, all-around shooter.
Right? I said 3, and you
But-
said
but hold on, yo,
But that includes
Clutch.
threes. Yeah.
yo, Kevin Durant is a better shooter than Dame Lillard.
No, he's
Now,
not.
honestly, I mean, he.
No, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you, but nah, they're close. But give me Dame because Dame could shoot. Dame can shoot where Curry shoots. Is
Yeah.
is what time? Is Dame time and logo Lillard?
No, bro.
It's never Durant time. 35 feet from the
It doesn't
basket.
matter the distance. The threes are not
Exactly. It's still the same amount of
Y'all
points.
said
No,
y'all
that's
said
the
not
shooter.
just 3s.
Nah, Dame.
You gotta back it up.
It's controversial, but Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, that's a great
You know
shooter.
what I'm saying?
He's
Great
not better
shooter.
than Larry Bird.
Yes, he is.
Listen,
Bro, he's top.
right.
He's number
No,
6
yeah,
all-time
yeah,
scoring.
Yeah, yeah. No, Dame and Kevin. Kevin Durant and Dirk. Their shooting is very
Okay,
close.
I got a quick question for all y'all, right? Answer. Do not argue because I know he gonna argue. Just answer.
Answer.
How many rings does Dirk Nowitzki have?
1.
How many rings does Dame Lillard have?
What does that matter? We're
None.
talking about shooting.
How many rings does Dame Lillard have?
None.
How many rings does Larry Bird have?
Whatever, bro. That was
How
in the
many rings
80s.
does Jordan have?
How many rings?
I said Jordan.
No. We're not doing this, Ray.
Jordan.
We're not doing this, Ray.
Steve Kerr
I'm
has
trying to
nine-
walk off with the
No,
Larry Bird.
oh,
Don't quote me.
oh,
And you was gonna throw in MJ.
Hold on,
Steve-
where is he going with
He's
this?
saying just because you got rings makes you a good shooter. Steve Kerr has got 9 rings, and he actually is a better shooter than Larry Bird. Steve Kerr is
Kerr's a better shooter than Larry Bird.
Yeah,
No, he's not.
he has the highest 3-point percentage in NBA
So you
history.
gonna say Robert
Nigga.
Horry next?
That's a Larry
No,
Bird.
my God.
Yeah, that's a Larry Bird version
No,
right
it's
there.
not.
Steve Kerr has the highest 3-point shooting percentage in NBA history, dog, and he's number 2 in free throw.
Larry
That's
Bird's
that's a
career
great shooter,
is
bro.
marked by winning championships
much as I diss
and playoff
Steve
runs
Kerr,
off of
can
consistently
shoot.
hitting clutch 3-pointers.
No, he
too.
didn't. He only hit like 600 threes in his career. Steph Curry did that
Okay,
in 2
I'm gonna
years.
tell you some fly shit. Tell me if you ever seen someone do this before.
Oh, here we go.
There was a game where Larry Bird went up to niggas and he was like, "I'm shooting everything left this whole game."
Yeah,
How many points he had that game?
he had like 25.
He had more than 25.
Yeah, and you know who else did it? Play the left hand game and that?
No. He said, you gonna say yeah, like 20?
No.
He had like 40.
No, Kobe Bryant. He did not have that. Kobe Bryant also did play.
But the
multiple
thing
times
that
left hand.
hurts Kobe Bryant is his percentages. His clutch is up there with Jordan, but his game to game percentages aren't as high.
Yeah, it's not.
But guess what?
Larry Bird
Guess what
is
the cool-
that guy.
guess what the cool
You don't
thing-
want to
Hold
accept
on,
it,
Hold on. Guess what the cool
Yes.
thing about the
but he's
scoreboard
that
is?
guy, huh?
Guess what the cool thing about the scoreboard is? They only count the shots you make. Don't
The
quote
ones
me.
you take. There you go.
No, don't throw your mic, nigga.
How is that?
Rain was looking for it.